up, everybody? It's your girl, Sophie Self, back here on Sophia's Football Talk to do a kit rating video. We're going to be doing it tier list style, and we're going to be basically rating every single Premier League home kit this season. Make sure you are subscribed, like this video, and have the notification bell button on so you know when part 2 is coming out for the OA kits, because I love making these type of videos. So, without further ado, let's just actually literally get into it. So as you guys can see, the tier list, you have it from top tier. That's like the creme de la creme. And then a good, all right. And then it's meh. It's not doing much for me. It's not giving me much. And then it's horrible. We could have maybe had another one right in the middle that's decent, potentially. We'll see how it goes. But either way, start on in alphabetical order with Bournemouth, technically AFC Bournemouth. And this one to me is, I don't know if this is another betting sponsor, because there's a couple of these Premier League clubs that we have in betting sponsors, and I think it might be from next year that will finally be done, and I hope so, because I'm not really a big fan of that, but BJ88 is a bit of a match sponsor. Other than that, the shirt looks nice. I like the red and black stripes, how the red stripes are outlined as well with like gold details, black sleeves. I think it's nice. Is it top tier? No, but it's nice. I'll put it in good. Definitely a good kit for sure. And then we have Arsenal. Classic. Red, white here on the shoulders with red stripes. Simple. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's really good. Top tier. Top tier. And then you have Aston Villa, of course, betting sponsor. But Adidas, as with Arsenal. But it's nice. I think it looks nice, but not top tier. So I'm going to put it in good. It'll probably be right behind Bournemouth's kit for sure. And then we have Brentford. Again, the bedding, so annoying, but the shirt itself looks all right. Nothing major, just, yeah, it looks okay. Realizing I think I need to put on another tier. Yeah, kit. It's not a meh, but it's not a good either. It's a decent kit. It's a Brentford kit. We put in decent. And then we have Brighton, American Express, blue, white stripes. Not much to say. Yeah, it's a meh. We gotta keep it 100. It's a meh. Burnley's kit in 96. Interesting. I like the pattern. I do like it. It's nice. It's just that like this gigantic logo that's kind of ruining it for me. I feel like the badge also looks a bit too big. So yeah, it's a meh, and it's like right behind Brighton. Chelsea, better than last season kit for sure. Just simple. I wonder, do they still not have a shirt sponsor? Yet again, a lot of the kits would look better without a shirt sponsor, but sometimes it's also like when it comes to club kits, it's like some of the appeal is like having like a proper, sponsor. Like, look at this shark, it's a vibe. And then you keep the national kits just simple, no sponsor. But it's looking clean though, this Chelsea kit. Not the best, But I think it's a good one. I do think it'll be like right above Aston Villa, but then still not ahead of Bournemouth. Crystal Palace. Now, this one, I believe Net 88, I think it's also a betting company. Don't quote me on that, but I kind of, the stripes gives me like, it gives me very retro, and I like it. With the blue, red stripes, you got some white in between. I like it. I do like it. I do think it's very nice. I'm not even gonna lie. Net 88 is a betting company. That kind of, unfortunately, it does drive it down. Without Net 88, it would have been top tier. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's gonna be ahead of Bournemouth. It's a nice kit. But it's a nice kit. It is. Everton. I like the pattern. The pattern looks nice. Another betting company. But geez, when you do these type of videos, you do realize how many of these clubs be sponsored by betting companies. And I'm sorry, I'm not really with it. So it kind of drives it down a little bit, I have to be honest. But I do still think that this one is also like a nice kit. A little bit of minus here on like the neck area, though. Other than that, I still put it in good. It probably will be ahead of Chelsea's one for sure. Yeah. Fulham, sponsored by Adidas. I don't. It's both top. I don't even know what type of brand this is, but it looks all right. Not the best. I think it's a decent kit, but it still be like behind the Brentford one for sure. Leeds back in the Premier League, sponsored by Red Bull. Um, all white, blue stripes, some yellow details, of course. It's not really giving much. It's a meh. It's a meh. Unfortunately, it's a meh. And then we have Liverpool, our arch nemesis. One of them, at least, Leeds, of course, and then Liverpool. I'm not gonna lie, they might have like they might potentially have the best kit. It annoys me. It really annoys me, but it's a nice one. It brings you back to like '07, back in the day. Like Torres like this in like a long sleeve. That hella gives El Nino vibes with the vibe. So this is definitely better than the Arsenal kit. It's a nice one. I gotta be 100. Man City. This one, I don't know. I'm not really a super fan of this, like that one stripe here across the diagonally over the chest, across the chest. Not really a super fan of that. Um, it's not horrible, but it's a meh. It's a meh. It's probably like above Leeds though, but it's just yeah. Mm, nah. And then this one, United. Hmm, hmm. It's kind of like a mixture of last season's kit and then the kit before that, which was more like black. It's basically like if those two made a baby, then it will be this one. The thing that annoys me the most is like the neck area here. It's yeah. I wish that the stripes could go all the way down and look like a triangle. That to me would have just definitely put this kit a lot more higher. Looking at some of the other kits do look better. So I'm not gonna put it in top tier, definitely not. Um, I do feel like this kit has grown on me though, I'm not gonna lie. But it'll probably be like, to be honest with myself though, it'll be like a decent, but it'll be like ahead of Brentford's. Yeah, because I do think that our away kit and the third kit looks better, in my humble opinion. Newcastle with Adidas, the Sela sponsor. Yeah. Interesting, kind of like a glitchy stripes. I think it's a good kit though. It's a good kit. It's like ahead of Everton, but like not better than Bournemouth. Not better than Bournemouth. Nottingham Forest kit though. I don't know what the shirt sponsor will be, but it looks clean though. I love the collar. It looks really nice. The stripes, the thin stripes, it looks really nice. So right now I am focusing on the fact that I don't know what the shirt sponsor will be. So it looks really good. I'm not even gonna lie. It's top tier. It has to be top tier. Top tier. I think it actually is ahead of Arsenal's kit, you know? It's just simple, but it's nice. It really is. And then Sunderland also back in the Premier League. But it's just, yeah, it's too much happening. It's too much happening. So I'm not really a fan of this. This probably might be like, ugh, horrible. Sorry, not sorry. And on Tottenham, I think their away kit looks way better. I'm not a fan. I don't know what they try to do here on the armpits. It looked like somebody just spilled like something like paint on the armpits and decided to just be like, let me be a little bit of like Picasso-y, a little bit of like, paint all over. I don't like this. I don't. So it's worse than the Sunderland one. It is. And then you got West Ham, the Boyle Sports sponsors a bit. I believe they also are selling one without the shirt sponsor, and that looks so much better than this one. But if I'm solely focusing on this one with the sponsor, then still do think it looks alright though, to be fair. So it's a decent one. It's like right behind United, but ahead of Brentford. And then lastly, we have Wolverhampton, another betting sponsor. I love the pattern. I do think it's nice. I love the yellow that Wolves be having. It's kind of like almost like a tangerine, but not quite. But it's like a mustard, but a little bit more orange. I like it though. I think it's a good kit. I do think so. So be ahead of Newcastle. Yes. Ahead of Newcastle. There you have it, guys. Here is my full tier ranking of every Premier League kit for the upcoming 25-26 season. Like this video here, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Sophie's out. Bye-bye.